Jonathan, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Anthony. I'm looking forward to chatting with you.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. Um, I want to start straight to the point. I have
Sure.
a I have an important question, and
Okay.
I want to know about this. How difficult was for you to film in a that in a single location? For example, there's a lot of movies, and I think it's the usual that we used to usually in a movie you have to shot in many different places, but
Right.
here you are just inside this bots space, whatever you call it. How was that?
It was terrifying at first, and I think in a number of ways, we all became seduced by the box or the room or whatever you want to call it. And I think for the set team and the director, it became a question of how do we find variations within this very bland, very reductive space to at least create different iterations. They did a lot of things with lighting and obviously a use of the space itself without giving too many things away. But as an actor, it became such a challenge as far as remaining interested in what was going on versus feeling like you have to push some sort of idea or narrative to like overdo a performance because there's not really props or scenery or environments to interact with. But so it was a challenge that ultimately I think forced us all to find something really cool and unique that you don't really get an opportunity to on films where you have 20 different locations and so on.
No, that's great. That's great. I think that maybe that's stressful. Maybe.
Yeah, that's a word.
um, what was your biggest challenge on set?
um, the biggest challenge, probably the biggest challenge was just keeping up with the physical demand. We were shooting so many pages a day compared to what you usually shoot on a typical film, probably about anywhere from 4 to 7 times the amount of pages that you would be expected to shoot. And the film itself is so physical,
Yeah.
almost in every moment, that it was just a matter of making sure that physically I wasn't falling apart halfway through the shoot. On top of doing my own stunts, on top of finding emotional beats and a life within the character that it was a tall order, and I found myself waking up early and going to bed very early.
I really like the movie.
Thank you.
I find it very interested. There's a movie that I watched when I was in my first year of university here. It
Mm.
was for my English class. I think the name was The Circle. It was something like this.
Oh,
The
the
whole plot,
sphere.
the whole plot was all these people staying in the same place, and
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I don't know, man. Those kind of movies, they are very stressful for me.
They're very stressful. I think they're stressful for everyone.
That's very stressful. Um, what would you say to people to convince them to watch the?
I would say if you love this genre like I do, whether it be sci-fi in general or psychological thrillers or contained person in a box type sci-fi films, this is very unique in nearly every way possible. Um, it is probably very different than what you expect it to be, and it is a problem-solving movie that is going to force you to pay attention and to be present while you're watching it. Because if you're not, you're gonna miss a lot. Um, yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
good with
that's
that
true.
answer.
That's true. That's true. Well, I have to say that also that final shot. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah,
my God. Well, Jonathan, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, and
Appreciate you.
I I'm very grateful for this time and for being able to talk with you.
Same here. Same here. I
Thank you.
look forward to doing this again with you in the future on other projects.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Let's go.